Cook's Corner here. Today we'll take a look at Transformers Age of the Primes Blast Off. And here he is in his box. Nice picture of Blast Off on the side. If this will decide to focus, thank you. Picture of his alt mode, shuttle mode. It's Blaster there. He is part 2 of 5. He's also 17 steps from robot to shuttle mode. No info on his transformation to limb, because basically he's just plugging into the arm, but hey. So, he is Combaticon Blast Off. The side we get a picture of Bruticus, all combined. On the other side we get the 13 Primes, and he is in fact a deluxe class. On the top, Blast Off. Back, collect them all to combine. Yes, number 5. It does have 17 steps. There's his robot mode. There is his shuttle mode. And yeah, that is it for the box. So let's open him up and see what he looks like. So here he is out of the box. And he's looking pretty nice, all things considered. Let's take a closer look at his face. Ew, this will decide focus, thank you. There it is. It's nice Blast Offy face. Silver for the faceplates. Silver eyes. The pink for the forehead. Cartoon accurate, I suppose. You do get the purple chest and the lilac Decepticon logo right there. Nice. Molded in detail for the chest. Nothing much for the legs. Ports. He does have thruster toes. The arms, just brown. Just a lot of brown. So much brown. Wrists, done in gray. Yeah. Back, pretty clean. No real backpack. Does get a big Decepticon logo there. But yeah. Overall, pretty clean. Pretty nice. Yeah. For articulation, the head can look very slightly up, very slightly down. Not really all that much. He does have some very limited side to side, and it can't rotate. Yeah, all the way around, left, right. Yeah. Shoulders, they can, the T-pose. If you untab these panels, you can go further up. They can rotate all the way around. You do get a bicep swivel, 90, slightly over 90 degrees of bicep, of elbow bend, sorry. And his fists do rotate. They'll look weird in pretty much any angle because they're the nose cone of the shuttle. So yeah, but they can rotate. He does get a waist, a very nice waist here, very tight on mine. He can kick forward all the way. He can't kick back all the way. He can't kick out all the way. He has a thigh swivel. Has 90 degrees of knee bend right there. And the toes can't point down. And he has very tight ankle tilts all the way. Both sides, very tight. So, pretty standard articulation. Fairly nice for deluxe because he actually gets wrist swivels. So yeah, pretty good. For accessories, he gets 3. He gets 2 guns, which are really very standard. That's good. I guess that's a scope of some kind. Yeah, they're not really all that detailed. They're all the same. 2 guns, and he gets his shuttle tail fin. Yes, it's a separate piece, and it has a 5mm post there. What you're supposed to do here in robot mode is come back here, and there's support there on his leg, back of his leg. You can peg that in and fold the fin back, and that's where it stays. You don't need to remove it ever again. For the guns, he can't hold them, but they're kind of loose. They don't fall off, but they are there's not a lot of grip there. They can stay, but if you pose them, like they'll just, fall down. This one's not as loose, but this one on this hand, find that will be, yeah, see? Just very loose. But yeah, he can't hold him. In both hands, like so. And like so. Or you can tap them in to the screw hole right there. You can use them as arm cannons, which I guess it's the better way. Like so. Yeah. Or, if you really want, you can just leave them pegged in to the side port here. That's where they live for shuttle mode. And yeah, you can just leave them there if you want. Yeah. You can, of course, peg them in here if you really want to. Not sure why, but you can do that. Or even these toes, they're all 5mm ports, so yeah. Anyway, that's it for his robot mode. He doesn't do much else. Of course, the main gimmick is to combine with the other Combaticons. So let's move on to comparisons. For comparison, here he is with the Combiner Wars version. Also done in brown and purple, because that's his color. This is the Jet version, because I could never get the later Shuttle version. But yeah, basically, that's all there is to him. Here he is with Starscream, Studio Series Starscream, his creator, and yeah, look okay. It's pretty tall for a deluxe. And here he is with Dragstrip from the Metastar Combiner. They're both right arms. I thought it made sense. Yeah. About the same height to the car front there. But yeah, the head's a bit lower. Here he is with his Combaticon friend, Vortex. He is slightly taller than Vortex, shockingly enough. Not by much, but he's slightly taller. But they look okay together. As the team gets made. Yeah, pretty nice. So, that is it for robot mode comparisons. And yeah, he looks pretty nice. I do like him in robot mode. So, let's move on to transformation. Hi, if you're liking this video, please consider subscribing by pressing the subscribe button below. Also remember to like and comment and ring that bell to get notified of future videos. Thank you. For transformation, you want to straighten down the arms here. You want to rotate his fists in so they're facing the correct way. You want to rotate his arms out like that. That gets him ready. You want to rotate his face back and fold it in. You want to untab the backpack section here, fold it back. You want to fold, untap the shoulders from the torso, both sides, and just fold everything up, and tap it in together in the middle, like so. There you have the front of the shuttle all done. You want to bring down the canopy here, tap it in to place, like so. Then we come down to the feet, and this is very much like Vortex. Open them up, like so. You want to pull down his toes, so they're thrusters now. You want to collapse his legs in to his shins there, like so, and like so. Tap them in together in the middle, like so, and then tap them in at the top, like that. Close in the panels, like so. Fold out the wings. Straighten out the guns. Make sure everything's tapped together. And straighten out his fin. And there he is in shuttle mode. And it's pretty nice shuttle mode. Come down a bit. Shuttle mode. Very nice looking shuttle mode, I think. Yeah. Getting close to the shuttle. There is his cockpit. The lilac windscreen. Really large pink Decepticon logo on the top. Very nice. All that brown plastic all the way to the back. You do get, again, pink Decepticon logos on the wings. Both wings. Yeah. Pretty nice. Yeah, the guns can stay pegged in on the wings for transmission. They don't really affect anything. So, at least mine, this canopy, it's not like to stay in. It's supposed to peg in with those two posts in those two holes. And then this lip is supposed to go in there. But it just doesn't like to stay in, so it just kind of keeps popping out for some reason. But of course, she's not going to spend much time in shuttle mode. It's probably going to end up combined with the other guys for Bruticus. But anyway, on the bottom, yeah, you can see the chest still right there. It does get some little nubs here. There's landing gear, but only on the back. I don't know why they just added the nubs there, I guess for balance. I mean, it's balanced, but there's nothing on the front. I mean, just his arms. So yeah, it's this teeny tiny little nubs there. Yeah, overall, not much on the bottom. You say, hey, this is a robot, except, well, that's hard. But still, pretty nice. I do like his shuttle mode. Yeah, and see, this thing will not stay tabbed in. It's supposed to just stay down there, but it just keeps, coming back up for some reason. But yeah, there, I think. But yeah, it's nice brown shuttle mode. There's little sense of that makes. So for comparison, in shuttle mode, here he is with Combiner Wars Blast Off, the jet version. Again, I don't have the shuttle version. It's hard to get. Yeah, he's much better looking, and he's easy to get. You don't have to, run around trying to get the exclusive shuttle version of Combiner Wars. Yeah. Here he is with Vortex, and yeah, they look pretty nice together, I think. Yeah, look pretty nice. Here he is with Drag Strip, right arms. Yeah, a dragster is the same size as a shuttle. Yeah, don't expect consistency in sizing here, without scale. And just for fun, oh wait, not before we have fun, here is Starscream. Yeah, Voyager Starscream. Yeah, they look kind of okay together. I mean, yeah, again, smaller shuttle than the jet, but sure. That's to be expected. And just for fun, just because I have him around, here he is with other shuttles I have. Here he is with Armada Jetfire. Here he is with the Micromaster shuttle team from Legacy. And here he is with Classics. Classics Astro Train. I can bring out his gear there. Classics Astro Train. Yeah, I think it's a nice collection of shuttles, if you ask me. Right? All shuttles. Yeah, I have a thing for shuttles. Can you tell? Yeah, very nice. And one more thing, his thrusters are blast effect compatible, and you can get 4 of them in there. That's pretty nice. So yeah, you can really make it look like he's blasting off. So yeah, all in all, he's pretty good. One thing I did forget to mention is that his guns, while technically blast effect compatible, they are not. Do have the very shallow peg there. have the shallow peg there. If you take the blast effect, tap it in, it'll just fall off. They're way too shallow to hold on to the blast effect, which is very sad. But they are supposed to be blast effect compatible. So yeah, with that said, oh no, he's pretty good on his own. He does everything he needs to do, but nobody's going to buy him for what he does on his own. Everybody wants him for a combination with the other Combaticons, right? So yeah, if you really want to get Bruticus completed, yeah, go get him. He's fine for now. Have fun with him. He poses great. Has enough articulation for everything you need to do. His fists are a little weird because they're the tip of the shuttle, but that's correct. I mean, that's the way it's supposed to be. Yeah, all in all, pretty good. I do like him. I'd say, I don't know, 7.5 out of 10. I mean, yeah, he's fine. He's not great. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please follow us on Patreon, follow us on Blue Sky. You can watch the transformation short for Shuttle to Robot in the playlist, or the link in the description or pinned comment below. And yeah, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the little bell to get notified of new videos. And again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.